Good evening, all. Here's another video to do a little modding on one of my favorite maps ever made, Lone Oak Farms. In I guess the editor opens here, kind of where we did our last fix, and I kind of like seeing it here again, seeing this field return to the normal state that it was. But tonight, I want to install some birds. These would be birds that are native to Oregon, which is the state in the United States where Lone Oak Farms is located. And, it's been some time ago. Friend of mine I met on FSU UK, and it's been affiliated, I think, with Frontier Design, KimG, provided some bird sounds, and I believe he placed them on the Lone Oak map, and he gave them to me, and I want to install them and use them. So I've located the files that he gave me, and I just want to open those up here. Lone Oak Birds, that's kind of where I stashed it. I'll open his README here and see what the instructions are. Let's see, place the Birds of Oregon folder into the Sounds folder. Okay, probably like this. Then import the i3D file. I assume that means into the map. Hopefully this should set it up okay. I exported with the paths and directories. Uncertain if this was required or not. Feel free to edit as necessary or request for another export minus the paths. Okay, so we're going to see just how to do this. So I think that's simple enough. We're going to just copy all of this. Actually, we'll copy the whole thing into, what did he say? Birds of Oregon. So Lone Oak Farms, maps, sounds, Birds of Oregon. Okay, so I am gonna go, I think I copied it. Let's go look for the map file. It'll be up here in the mods folder. Go to farms, maps, sounds. Okay, we got a bunch of other things in there, and we're gonna, let's see, what are we gonna call this? New folder, Birds of Oregon. I'm not sure if we can have a space in there. I could be mistaken, but I'm going to put it here. And there's our files. We go back here. So that's Birds of Oregon. That's where he said to put it. Maps, sounds, Birds of Oregon. Just want to make sure that is clear. So, oh, wait a minute. No, 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 no. I better be careful with this. So I probably need to take this. Let me cut that. And, I think I can just delete it. And I'm gonna paste it. Oh, goodness. Okay, I think I screwed that up royally. So let me go try this again. I think it was in my post directory. Lone Oak Birds, Sounds, Birds of Oregon, copy. I'm going to take this up here into the map. Go to maps, sounds, and if at first you don't succeed, okay, there it is. Have the Birds of Oregon, and this is a bunch of wave sounds. And incidentally, it's pretty heavy. When I look at the properties on this, I mean, it's a whopping 440 megabytes. So I'll be curious to see if this impacts performance. Shouldn't, I hope. But hopefully we'll hear a lot more colorful sounds in the map as we get that in there. So now I'm going to return to the directory I pulled it out of. Actually, you know what? I don't need to. Well, just in case. I'm going to go grab it anyways because I kind of have it in a strange spot. Just need to locate it again here. Post. Oh no, birds. I'm going to grab the i3D. We'll head back up here to the map. Maps, sounds. We'll just stick it in the same directory. His instructions and the i3D file. So now I believe his instructions said to import the i3D file. So I think all I need to do is, and maybe what I'll do is create a transform group just to put it in something. Well, I sure thought I did. There we go. There, let me click on it. We'll call it birds, no bees. And we will import this file that KimG gave us. So we'll go look for it in the map. And by the way, you know, I don't have a huge amount of experience in mapping, but I do know that if you import an i3D file like this, you can delete the i3D file after you have it in the map. So this is going to put an i3D file somewhere in here. Oh yeah, it's thinking a little bit. Oh, well, look at that. I guess I I didn't need a new transform group. So here it is, and I'm kind of curious. Let me just American Robin. Yeah, we see them all the time around here. Let me just check. Let me try to find what this sound is. Okay, so he has it in a tree right here, about where you'd expect a robin to be. Let me check the path, which is, okay, it's in the map, maps, sounds, birds of Oregon. Oh dear. I don't think that is our path, so I don't think it's going to work until, let's see, sounds, birds of Oregon. Let me just, I'm going to copy this whole thing so I can see where it's pointing it to. So this is all good. Documents, my games, 17 mods. There's the map, sounds, birds of Oregon. Now, ideally, it wouldn't need this in here again. But I think rather than change every single one of these, because there's probably a boatload of them, yeah, look at all those. I would have to change literally every single one of those because every one of them's probably referenced the same way. It appears to get it to find it. Right now I have them sitting right here. So it needs to be nested twice more. So right now it's in here. I'm just gonna I need another sounds and birds of Oregon to do it. So I need in here, new directory, sounds. Come in here, get another directory. Birds of Oregon. Oh, spell it properly. Oh, that would have been a kerfuffle. Yes, the game engine has a high exactitude on what it expects. Oh, these must be other birds. So I'm just going to go grab all. Maybe I'll just take everything, including the i3D. I don't see any reason why not. Grab all of it, hop in this directory, hop in that directory, paste, and we should have emptied out. Yep, there's only directory. That probably isn't the best way to do it, but if I'm going to match kind of how he has it set up, I think that that's probably the cleanest way to do it. So now that it's in the proper directory, will it let me play it? Maybe what I need to show, it's on visible, but I think you can turn off. Here we go. Ah ha ha ha, my word. Wow. He placed a lot of them in here. Look at that. They're just all over. I assume these are, it's okay, so let's get in close and we'll hear what a robin sounds like. Yep, that's what they sound like. There's another one. I don't know what's in this one. Starling. Oh my goodness. Starlings are kind of a dirty bird. My son likes taking him out with his pellet gun. They breed like rabbits, as they say, and they're make a mess. I think I like this. This is a dark-eyed lungo. I can't say I'm much of a bird guy. I don't even really know what kind of a bird that is. But whatever. I think we have a whole bunch of sounds available now. And I think, let me take off the view. And let's just center back on the farm. Maybe we'll look at the house. We'll save this here. Excuse me. And then we'll go in game and see kind of what we hear. It appears he's put a lot of these in and specifically place him in certain trees and areas where birds would congregate. So this will be something extra special in this particular version of the map. And I really appreciate him going to all the effort to create this. I even see this here, orange-crowned warbler. Where do you put that? All right, right in a hedgerow. I don't hear this one. Is it there? Show audio. Well, seems like we should be hearing it. So maybe I need to check this, make sure that all of these were set up the same way. App sounds, Birds of Oregon, sounds, Birds of Oregon. Orange-crowned warbler wave. Let me open the console. Actually, that's a window. Make sure. Oh, interesting. Okay, there's a bunch that it apparently is not able to load. Unless this was when the app was first loaded. So why don't I bail out? I've already saved it. I will, don't save. I'm going to load it up again. I think this is the right one. And we'll see if it finds all those files this time. I know there was some in there. We heard it tweeting. But it is possible that some of those were misspelled or what have you. So I think we have it loaded. Let me pull up the console. You know, this says that, okay, all of them have been loaded properly. So where was that one we were looking at? It was some orange something or other warbler. Oh, and he has some night birds. Now let me look at when they're at night. Okay, good deal. He has an on create, night light 2 on create. I think that turns a light on or off. So that should be okay. That's going to take everything in this transform group. And when it's night, it'll turn it on. When it's day, it'll turn it off. So let me see if how he has the other one set up. Sun admirer. So these, I believe the sun needs to be shining before you will hear them. Yeah, I think that'll work okay. Black-throated gray warbler. Well, let's go to the app one. And I'm pressing F, by the way, which takes me to wherever it's located. Let me see if I can hear it. Oh, yeah. I remember hearing that. This is so cool. American goldfinch. Oh, this will be awesome. We are going to hear a chorus. Okay, so we have saved it previously. I think we've proven that it works. Maybe I'll just exit out. It's going to leave all those audio lines, but that's all right. So the next thing to do is to open it up in game, and let's go find out if we hear all sorts of birds. So we'll give this a try in game. And unfortunately, we got to wait a little bit to load it up. This is something my friend Atomic67 says I should be cutting out of my videos, and he's probably right. But you know, if you're going to do any modding, this is part of the song and dance you gotta do. I mean, I don't know how other modders do it. I think there's some tools where in game through the development console you can make certain changes and tweaks. But I don't know. In the work that I've ever done, you're in and out of the game constantly as you're fixing stuff up. Yeah, so hear that bird right there? That ain't a regular game bird or a regular. Let me just teleport into these here trees. Oh, we got an error. Take a little flight up here. I think it was up in the tree canopy where he had some of these. I'm pretty sure I hear birds. You can kind of faintly hear him depending on where he has them placed. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I'm definitely hearing. I know it doesn't seem huge to hear this in there, but these are definitely familiar birds to this area. And like I said, I'm not a bird person, so I can't hardly. I know a few birds, but I can't identify them all. But what I recognize is the sound of their song. So, pretty cool. Many thanks, KimG, for going to all that effort. And I don't know if this made it to 19 or if he just handed that off kind of as a gift, but I really appreciate it. So I'm going to leave it there. I guess we can engage in bird watching now, although I don't think we'll see them. That's how we installed some additional bird sounds to Lone Oak Farms. Goodbye for now.